Enhance your experience by becoming a supporting member. Gain access to unseen videos and video requests. 3-day free trial by visiting zionmembership.com. Chosen ones, empaths. It's Narcissist that was involved in your life. When they first discovered you, they idolized you. You know, for you being authentic and genuine. They idolized you. They saw it as the perfect opportunity to exploit someone that's true, someone that's honest, someone that's loyal, right? Someone that's loving, someone that's kind. You know, so the authenticity made them think it's a weakness in you, right? That they could exploit, but they idolized you for it because they knew they could trust you. They didn't have to look over their shoulder. You know, they didn't have to worry about what you were doing. They knew you was a loyal partner, right? They knew you would be that, okay? And it doesn't just have to be romantic, realistically. It could be friendships, family, colleague, or associate. They knew you were loyal and they knew you would stand by their side no matter what, right? And a lot of you did, right? But the thing is the catch-22 situation with the authenticity, or double-edged sword, however you want to call it, is that by them being around you, especially during the early days, they used to mirror you intensively. And you begun to be a reflection of everything they're not. So it made them feel inferior. When they started to feel inferior, and the inferior nature of them started to rise, where they, you know, it started to overwhelm them, so to speak. This is the nasty side that you saw to them, you know, the one that would belittle you, the one that would mock you, the one that would devalue you. And it was actually because you were threatening their existence, you know. You were making them doubt their own existence, their own worthiness. They felt inferior. So to counteract these feelings of inferiority, the narcissist would belittle you, pick holes in you, try and pick holes in the authentic nature of you, try and challenge you, so to speak. And this is their coping mechanism. So this is why you saw a bit of the unmasking with them. Maybe not straight away, but you began to see it. They wanted to challenge you, and it was all down to them feeling inferior to your authenticity. But what you got to understand about you being an authentic, genuine person, and this double-edged sword that I spoke about in the earlier segment, is you being authentic. They love it, right? They loved it at first. Because as I said, you would stand by them, you were true, you were transparent, you were honest. They knew this about you. But the longer it went on, and the mirroring they had to keep up with the whole facade that they were authentic too, didn't they? That's how they made you probably believe they were, right? You probably believed that they were true and were honest and were loyal and were loving and were kind. But the day in, day out, trying to keep up with this facade, they can't contain it. And this is why you saw the mask slip from time to time with the belittling, the mocking, the devaluation. Eventually it gets to the point where they don't even want to be around you. And this is why you may have experienced a discard or a reverse discard, or them becoming so toxic you had to cut them off. It's because they can't tolerate being around you. Please press the like and the subscribe button. Help your brother out. It will take 2 seconds of your time. Thank you. But even though they eventually couldn't tolerate to be around you, that, you know, it kind of entraps them, because it's like a battle. On one side of things, right? Imagine a weight scale or something like that. You know, on one side of the weight scale, they've got all of the positive qualities, the supply, the potency. They've got everything like that. But on the flip side, they've got the authenticity that comes with all of those positive qualities that you possess, that makes them feel bad about themselves. So, you know, as much as they don't want to be around you, it's like, what's that saying? they can't be around you, or they can't be without you. That's the saying. Yeah, they can't be without you, they can't be around you. And this is what it comes down to, you know? This is what it boils down to. That's basically what happens. And that's why a lot of you go through the discard or the reverse discard. Or even them becoming so toxic because they can't tolerate it. It's the mirroring. You know, they do mirroring day in and day out. They mirror you. That's how they survive, you know. But doing it to an authentic person, having the constant reflection back at them that they're not on your level, right? That you're everything they're not. And they have to pretend day in and day out to be something they're not all the time. But they're not just pretending to be something they're not, being able to manipulate you and gain from it. They're actually feeling inferior, right? So this goes through a whole cycle. Like I said at the beginning, they used to idolize you. They saw you as an opportunity, someone true, someone transparent, someone honest, someone loving, someone loyal, someone kind, someone genuine, someone authentic. They used to idolize you at one point. But it goes through the whole cycle to the point when they mirror you, they get frustrated, they feel inferior, to the point that they can't be around you. When they're without you and they've discarded you or reverse discarded you and they meet a new supplier and the new supplier's not on your level, then they go through the re-idolization. Then they begin re-idolizing you. So it's really messed up what occurs in the narcissist's mind. It's really, really messed up, right? Honestly, it's really, really messed up. But, you know, it's something they have to learn to live with, you know. They know, you know, think about it, right? To a narcissist, go into the narcissist's mind, right? The narcissist does want true people. They don't want liars, right? They don't want someone they have to keep watch on everything they're doing. They want someone loyal, you know. Say it's a romantic relationship, for example, with this narcissist involved in your life. They don't want to worry about you cheating and doing all that, do they? They don't want to share you, you know. So this is why they do look for people with positive qualities like trust, loyalty, authenticity, being genuine. But then when they're with people of that nature, who are authentic and genuine and kind, like empaths and chosen ones, it makes them feel inferior. So it's a double-edged sword. It's a catch-22. And this is what they go through. This is what they go through. Day in and day out, you know. And eventually, as I said, it becomes too much to bear. And they avoid you eventually. They'll discard you, reverse discard you to get rid of you. But then, like what happens to them, they go back out in the world. So not all sunshine and rainbows. They run into toxic people. Sometimes they get used themselves. And then they realize that they begin to re-idolize you again. But it's that saying that I said. They can't live with you and they can't live without you. This narcissist that is involved in your life can't live with you and they can't live without you. So be proud of your authenticity. Because it, you know, it really caused them some narcissistic injuries. And you should be proud that you're an authentic, genuine being that you are. You should be really proud of that. So anyway, thank you for watching today. Please press the like and the subscribe button. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can find the link in the description box. And if you'd like a one-to-one session with myself, you can also find the link in the description box. Currently, I've got a secondary channel, the spiritual channel. Enhance your experience by becoming a supporting member. Gain access to unseen videos and video requests. 3-day free trial by visiting zionmembership.com. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.